To our dear viewers, it's Let's Big Thinker, and today we are the Campus Pulse, an initiative of the BigThinking Space. How can a fresher survive after reaching here at campus? A brief intro of yourself. Let me begin with Her Excellence.
Okay, well, I'm Kennedy Gracious. I'm the first GRC School of Health Sciences, and I'm dabbling as the 91st Junior Vice President of Makerere University.
That's really amazing. Are you a student of?
A student of Makerere, doing optometry. Yeah.
Thank you so much. And Minister Annie.
Yes. Thank you so much. My name is Aniku Anthony, the 91st GRC, Kuruma Hall. I also double as the first chairman of the University Global Students Union, that's Mulusu, and I'm the 91st Guild Minister of Students Affairs. I'm pursuing Bachelor's of Science in Food Science and Technology, and I'm in my 4th year.
So I have College of Health Sciences and then the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Let me start with our dear Vice President. How did you feel maybe the first time you entered the streets of Makerere as a fresher?
When I entered Makerere, I wasn't excited because I hadn't gotten the course that I wanted. I wanted to do pharmacy, but then I had gotten optometry. So what course am I doing? I wasn't really excited, and I preferred to be at Bara instead of Makerere. But as time went on, the friends you make, I felt at home and I adapted and enjoyed Makerere.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for.
Out of 100 students that joined Makerere are in your category. I also happen to be one. You wanted a given course, but because the government has given you a given course, you decide to endure and come, maybe I'll do this and do that. Now, how would you help a fresher who is coming with the same situation like yours?
The best way is to make friends, because here it's friends that make you pass through everything. It's friends that will make you feel at home. It's friends you'll share with. So if you have friends, you actually realize, I'm not alone doing this course. I'm not alone doing a course that I didn't want to do.
Now, by now, I believe you've settled in your course and you're really happy.
Yes, I am.
Oh, wow. And to you, Mr. Anik, your experience stepping on the streets of Makerere for the first time?
It was an overwhelming experience filled with a lot of excitement, because for me it was a dream come true. I dreamt of being in this place, and coming here was a great achievement. And then I just wanted to be in Makerere University. In fact, when I was filling my forms, it was the only university I said nothing more.
Now, what should the fresher who is coming expect at campus? Let me start with Her Excellence.
What to expect at campus? First of all, fun. If you limit yourself to only books, I'm not saying don't read.
Wait a minute.
But if you limit yourself to only books, you will not actually see the fun in Makerere.
True.
There's culture, there's tradition, you make friends. There are a lot of activities you can engage in. People are friendly. It's like home.
Wow, Makerere is a home, and indeed it is. And to you, Minister Niku, what should a fresher expect?
It is an environment with a lot of different kinds of people. Expect diversity. A lot of things will go on here. You either capture the good things, or some of the bad things take you down. It is an environment that gives a lot of opportunities, but you can't get them if you keep yourself away from them. You must show up and grab these opportunities.
You've talked of opportunities, meaning campus can be a center of self-realization. Hope that's true. Now, your say on that?
Basing on that, actually for me personally, when I came here, I was so much into the people. I didn't, when I came here, I was not so much, I knew that I was not coming specifically for academics. I had a target. There are things I wanted to achieve personally. So you need to have purpose. You need to build connection with people.
What do you mean by that?
That is where you'll get these opportunities, you'll get exposure, you'll be able to realize your goals.
Madam Vice President, self-realization at campus?
Yes. So when I came to campus, the goal was to get a first class
Okay.
and leave Makerere. But reaching here, talk to people, make friends. People started believing. People would tell me, "Oh, by the way, Gracious would make a good leader. Gracious would make." That's why it's the friends that I made that made me who I am right now. Because if I kept in my room or kept in only academics, I would not have involved myself into the leadership spaces.
The issue of the wallet also is really a stubborn one here at campus. How can a student manage finances when here at campus and also juggle it maybe to fit in his pocket while also maybe meeting his basic needs or her basic needs like food, stuff like that?
With finances, again, it comes to someone's personal financial capacity. So you don't have to spend because your colleagues are spending. Especially for, I want to give an example of a government student. You're receiving, they are giving you 500,000, 530. And then if you look at that calculation, it is like 4,500 per day. That is, so if you go and spend exorbitantly, it will be very rough for you. The most important item is survival. And survival is inclusive of feeding, which is very important. So whenever money is allocated to you, it is very important that you consider feeding first. Invest in feeding first of all. You can go to some of these restaurants, pay food for the full semester, then you hustle. As long as food is there, you can hustle other things out.
Let me hear from our Vice President, and you can even give it more in the perspective of the ladies.
Okay, so in the perspective of ladies, I understand. Yes, we have places that have affordable prices, the sides of chikomi. But as a girl, you wouldn't really want to go to such places. You see your friends are ordering Glovo, what? And then for you're moving to chikomi, that's okay, you're killing your aura points. Just don't be moved by peer pressure. You know what your pocket can handle, go for that. And we are surviving on that. We've been in Makerere and we've survived on that. Or engage in small businesses. You can sell jewelry, headbands, anything, and you earn yourself some money that can sustain you. We've seen girls in halls that do small businesses and they really sustain them.
That's when I bring in Maya Kelo.
Exactly.
ACHII Foods. You people should support ACHII Foods. Really, she's an amazing lady. She delivers, right? In your halls there.
Yes.
Now, this issue is very crucial as regards to a campus guy. CJ Foods, all that, yeah. And also the peer pressure. It can drive these girls into, messy situations. You get sugar daddies. Have you ever done with sugar daddy?
They're there in campus. You find people parking with big cars at halls of residences for the girls. So someone stops you, like, hello, how are you? You expect you maybe to tell you, help me call my daughter, room number this. When the person is telling you, hi, you look good, can you enter my car and we talk more? Please do not fall for that.
Now, to any sugar dad out there, we appreciate for the work you've done, but one thing is you should maybe cut off the last and care for these daughters as your children. Are they also sugar mummies?
Yeah, their sugar mummies are there. I've heard it before. Their colleagues have interacted with them and they have given me their information about sugar mummies. Find someone saying, I have to find a sugar mummy who can help me through this semester. But then, at what cost? I advise the young men to be very careful enough when it comes to these issues and handle your finances as a man.
Here at campus, you can find a side hustle. Now, we have also students who keep juggling in these side hustles. For example, I have a friend who has MPC Kicks. Yeah, you know MPC Kicks?
Yes.
So yes, step up, step out, and stand out. Your trusted source for all kinds of sneakers. He's a gentleman. Instead of him going for a sugar mommy, he started up something. Support him. Now, here at campus, we also have something we call the relationship code that I want us to share maybe, and I'll start with Madam Vice President?
Oh, relationships. First of all, please, if you're near one, please try to stay away. Because, right, I have classmates, and they just tell you, we can't wait for 25 stroke you. You know? Like, let them come. Like, they're just ready to grab on the opportunity of 25 stroke you. So, just keep away because these boys are waiting for you. And then their intentions are not really good. Intentions are not really good. They will not kill you or anything, but you will put in your hole, yet the boy is just doing it for clout. The boy just wants that pride of, yes, 25 stroke, yes, I got someone, but they're not actually into it. So first study the environment before you actually step in to get someone. Just friend zone all of them.
Wow, issues of the heart are really complex, and so she has advised us to go slow. Not that, meaning it's possible to step into something right here at campus.
Yes.
Can someone realize someone here at campus?
Yes, we've seen people where people finally start up families. They tell you in their weddings, oh, I met my woman at Makerere, I met my man at Makerere. We were doing maybe the same course or we were the same college, or like we were just moving and this happened. Yeah, so you can actually meet your person, but take your time. It's not that every person you'll meet there's chance of them becoming. And please, the continuing students, do not really take advantage of these year one girls. Please.
That's the Vice President's advice to you out there. Now that you are a responsible lady, you are into the guild house, I know many have approached. Have you approved any?
Not yet.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Okay. By the moment you approve, call me on the wedding as a moko I will attend. But let me hear from Minister Aniku.
The relationship code is one of the most interesting happenings at the university. You know, as it is said, the heart wants what it wants. So it is usually hard to stop some of these things. But in the process, usually there are two things that are involved in a search. Either you find a soulmate or you find a heartbreak.
Okay.
I think I can mention of a scenario that happened, I think in 2021, 2022, where a young man's video went viral around campus, kneeling down, begging a lady. You know, as a man, you need to build your value. Build your value. You don't have to be around chasing young ladies. You should be chasing your purpose and find purpose. Of course, in finding a soulmate, you also have to take those advances. Reach out to a young lady. You know, there are a lot of beautiful ladies around campus. You can actually find a soulmate. So reach out to them. But then do not disturb the young lady.
Wow, thank you so much, Minister Aniku. Now, risk taking. Now that you're on the line of your to your purpose, you're a nice-looking gentleman. Have you taken any risk yet?
Wow, that's a very difficult one to answer. But I haven't taken any risk yet.
Oh, you're waiting for a fresher.
25 stroke here.
Oh, it's okay. Wow, that's really amazing. Now, the issue of academia is really crucial because it's what brings us here at campus. And now it comes with a lot of stress and pressure. And it calls for a lot of skill in handling that pressure.
Pressure? What pressure?
Because retakes are real here at campus and all that. How can a student handle or withstand this pressure?
No, as a fresher, one important thing you need to understand is that university is not like a high school where you are competing for grades, competing to be the best. University is a place of learning and growing together. You know, you need to build a team that will be there for you. You know, people have a lot of, when academic pressure comes in, and then your team will step in. Notice you have discussions, groups, then handling teams that handle assignments, things like that. You need to build them. Don't come here and start, you hide in your corridor and then you read, you want to be the best in class. You can actually become the worst in class with that motive. People come with mentalities of campus is a walkover. That's mostly the mentality that is given to the high schoolers there. They come and chill, they come and do whatever they want. Then in the last minute, you find someone breaking down, trying to cover a heavy package, cover that in one night, and you break down mentally.
Emotional, damn it!
Now to you, Her Excellence, your take on academia.
I would agree with the minister.
Yes.
You have to have that team. I created my discussion group in week 2 of the semester. After orientation week, the next week we're already having a discussion group. So, and it's that discussion group that has kept me going till today.
Well, it's a moment with Big Thinker. Now, Minister Aniko, who was the first Vice President of Makerere?
Mr. Frank Kalimuzo. Yes, he was appointed in 1970.
Okay.
But unfortunately, in 1972, he was captured by the security and his whereabouts remained unknown. So the university actually established a facility in memory of him, that is the Frank Kalimuzo CTF1.
At campus, what are the number of meals that are expected for a student?
You can't have 3 meals in a day.
Yes.
It's quite challenging. So you combine some of these meals and you can have lunch and supper, and in fact it has lapa. That is.
And now, what comes to your mind when you hear the word ivory tower or the
ivory tower? That is the iconic structure.
Yes.
That every time they spoke about Makerere University, that is the iconic structure that fully represents not only Makerere University but academic excellence in the whole region.
Lastly, how can we relate campus as a double-edged sword?
Campus is a very technical place.
Yes.
You can either succeed in it or you go down. It all depends on your personal decisions and the choices you make. Because in this place, if you are very keen and follow your purpose, you will successfully make it through this place and reach your career, make a lot of excellent achievements in the university. If you don't focus, it will cost you heavily.
So, Madam Vice President, how old is Makerere University at the moment?
1922.
Okay.
So currently it is 103 years.
Now, what comes to your mind when you hear when you hear anything to do with way, especially here at Makerere University?
Okay, so here at Makerere, when you hear way, it's normally culture, tradition, fun, or something has happened in boys' halls. When way is made and it's not the political season, it's normally something, maybe a tip has come through. It's something fun. Though in girls' halls, you do not really experience it, apart from the halls that are next to boys' halls, for them they experience it.
I don't want to assume, but I imagine you were the president of this country, Uganda. How would you have handled the issue of the overwhelming unemployment, especially of the graduates?
The first thing I would do is making sure that the people that have reached retirement age leave their jobs.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
Because what is killing our country is that people reach retirement age, but they don't want to leave their positions for their youth. So you find that I'm studying a certain profession, but I cannot. There are no spaces for me to get into the profession because they are all taken up by the mature people. Then the other thing, yes, we want to promote self-employment. Youth should start up different things, but the rate at which they are taxed is actually high. So if you give these youth tax breaks, you tell them, okay, maybe in a year I'll give you 4 months where you will not pay tax. Because I can't start a business in Jan and you come to me asking for tax in February before even the business stabilizes. So you have to give them tax breaks. And I'm also happy about the new curriculum where people are equipped with skills. Apart from the theory that you learn in books, someone gets that practical skill. In case you move out of the world and you're just a fresh graduate, you can start up something. You're not just stayed at home, but you can do something with your hands.
Campus can happen to be a double-edged sword. Now, your say on that.
Okay, yes, true, but we choose what we want at campus, because at campus, it's when you have the freedom. Okay, maybe some have been having the freedom, but for girls, at least, you get the freedom when you're at campus. Like, okay, now you're not at home, mom is not going to ask you, okay, where have you been? Why are you coming back at this time? So it's self-given. You choose what you want. If you want it to be positive, it will be positive. If you want it to be negative, it's driven in that direction.
Thank you so much. It has been a moment with me and Madam Vice President. Thank you so much. Nice having you here. Thank you so much.